you won't get these drinks out here. I got money, so they put it in the bag. I'm pulling off all the tags and pulling off in a jag. Fuck being broke, cause broke niggas is mad. Get a job with your broke ass and get it out the hoe's ass. I go fast when I'm riding through the city lights. I'm from the Bay, West Coast with your city like new nice fresh jeans and a snapback.
Hey tribe, welcome back to my channel. I'm a vibe, you a vibe, we should vibe, so you should what? You should like, comment, share, and subscribe, but only if you want to, only if you want to, only if you want to, only if you want to. If you're watching, that's really all. I appreciate. Everything else is extra, and if you do so, I greatly appreciate it. If you want extra juicy tea, go ahead and click the link down in my description below to join my membership for that extra juicy tea. If you like my intro song, the link is in the description below as well to check that out. And it is Friday, and don't forget, this is the last day of my week of story times. Make sure you leave a comment down below and you commented on all the previous videos if you want to be entered into the giveaway. All right, y'all. It's Friday. I hope you guys are doing good. I hope you guys are having a good week, and I hope you guys have a great weekend. If I'm feeling up to it, I will try to go live on Saturday since I didn't go live this week. So just stay tuned. If I do, I'll post something on the community tab, or if y'all just see me on live, just know I'm on live. If not, I always put the playbacks up so you guys can check that out if you're not available at that time or you don't see it. So I don't know what I'm gonna title this. I took one for the team. He stole from me. He lied on me. I don't know. One of them. So one day, longtime friend, she was like, girl, I want to kick it with these boys. I like one of them. And they said, do you got some friends? I'm like, yeah, girl, I ain't tripping. You know me, I'm boy crazy. So she like, all right, we gonna kick it at the park. And I was like, oh, okay, what park? Tell the park. She was like, oh no, everybody gonna come to the neighborhood and we just gonna kick it at the park. And I'm like, all right, cool. They gonna have some tree skis because I want to blow down the house. Oh, they being ghetto outside. So she was just like, yeah, of course. I'm like, all right, girl, cool. When she said, do you want to kick it with these boys? I'm thinking it's going to be a gang of boys. I'm going to have options. Last minute, she was just like, oh, can you see if somebody else want to come? So I invited this other friend of mine. She really don't need a name. So my friend to come to my house, and then we just going to all walk from my house to the park when the boys got to the park. So we walked to the park and we just talking, and I'm like, girl, what do his friends look like? Is they cute? Like what they got going on? Now, mind you, longtime friend had a particular type. She liked it dark skin. The darker the berry, the sweeter the juice, which I don't have no problem with a dark skinned man because, you know, back then though, y'all, I was more into like brown skin, light skin, Latins. Don't get me wrong. Not to say I didn't like dark skinned guys, but they didn't like me. So I didn't, you know what I'm saying? I think I only dated one dark-skinned guy at the time, and that was the guy that the girls tried to jump me over. And then I was just like, oh, I don't know. I just started really getting more into like Latin boys at the time. So I already knew it was gonna be some chocolate dudes, and I didn't mind because I thought chocolate dudes was cute. They just wasn't too fond of me. So yeah, I'm asking her what they look like. Is they cute? Like what they working with? They tall, they short? Like give me a description. She was like, I don't know, I never seen his friends. And I'm just like, okay, have you seen him before? And she was like, no, this is gonna be my first time kicking it with him. And I'm like, okay, cool. I'm like, do they go to our school? Like, how do you know them? And she was like, yeah, I think some of them go to our school, or if not, they go to one of the schools in Pittsburgh. So I'm just like, all right, okay. You know, it's only one main high school. You can't see everybody you go to school with. It's just so many people. So it's like they could go to our school. We just never seen them before. Who knows? So we walk in. We had that little conversation. We get to the park, and we get to the park before then. And we just sitting at the little bench. We just talking or whatever. Oh, no, we stopped by the store. We got us some like snacks. I think I got like some chips, some candy, and probably like something to drink. And we just sitting there eating our little snacks or whatever, waiting for the dudes to walk up. So they walk up, and I look, and I'm like, okay, two of them cute. One of them is not. And that one better not be for me. You get what I'm saying? Like, I mean, you know, like, like, no, I don't like that one. But, you know, I be cool. I don't say nothing. They walk up. We all introducing ourselves. I'm like, hey, how y'all doing? We gonna call the boy that took fond of me, we gonna call him Triflin. So Triflin comes up to me. He was like, hey, little mama, like, you hella cute. What's up with you? What's your name? And I'm like, oh, I'm Shayla. Hi, Triflin. And he was just like, yeah, you better be my baby. And I was like, no. You look Triflin. Absolutely not. Get away from me immediately. But you know, I be cool. I'm like, damn. So the one that came for a long time friend, he walked up to her, he hugged her, they, talking or whatever. And then the other boy who was actually cute went up to my friend, and then they start talking. But we all sitting at the bench, well, by the bench or whatever. And I'm just like, damn, not me having to take one for the team. Like, I shouldn't have invited my other friend, and then I could have chose from, the ugly and the cute one. Because I would have told, I would have just said hi, but then I would have showed interest in the cute one. But it's like, now, since Triflin walked up to me first, even if the cute one wanted to talk to me, Triflin walked up to me first. So now he's talking to my other friend I invited. So it's like, that's out the door. You get what I'm saying? Like, the odds was just against me. I'm just like, damn. Like, I had a feeling it was going to be an ugly friend, and I was going to get stuck with the ugly friend. Like, I just had a feeling. I just had a good feeling. I didn't even get super cute this day because I just had a feeling like these dudes wasn't even going to be my type of dude anyway. She liked it, them real rough. Like, rough type of dudes. Like, so I just knew they probably wasn't gonna be my type anyway, so I didn't get all super duper cute. I just threw on some shit and went. So we talking, and at first, he was funny. And a trifling looking ass motherfucker, if you funny, we can work with that. So he making me laugh, he cracking jokes or whatever. And I'm just like, well, what school y'all go to? Like, I ain't never seen y'all. They like, oh, we go to Pitt. And I'm like, I ain't never seen y'all at Pitt. But it's a lot of people. They like, oh, we on a football team. I'm like, oh, okay, that makes sense. The way they was built and all that. So they pull out the tree skis, they rolling up, we getting lit, we on Clyde 50,000. So we just cracking up, rolling, the dudes is laughing, they goofy, it's a good time. So I get past the looks, I'm like, all right, you know what? He pretty cool, you know what I mean? Like, my roster a little dry right now. I can go for a little medium ugly dude, you feel me? He funny, and he got tree, okay? So a win is a win. A win is a win. I can take what I can get right now. So that day go on, and then after that, me and him, we had planned to kick it by ourselves. He was like, yeah, like, me and you should just kick it by ourselves so I can get to know you one-on-one, because I just want to kiss you. Your lip just seems so soft, and, I just be shy, and I just think me and you can just hit it off better with just me and you by ourselves. So I'm like, all right, cool. Just make sure you bring the tree. Like, honestly, truly. And then, shit, we can kick it. You're like, I didn't say that like that. I'm just like, oh, okay, sure. So a particular day come up, and he's just like, all right, let's kick it today. You available? I'm like, yeah, because I didn't have no more tree skis of my own, and I didn't plan on kicking with nobody that day. So I really just needed to blow down the house. I wanted to get lit because my mom was about to be cooking dinner, and I wanted to get right and then come in the house and then eat, shower, and go to sleep. You feel me? So I'm like, yeah, just meet me back at the park. So we meet back up at the park, and we kicking it, and we just talking it or whatever. And everything was going cool at first. Everything was going so smooth, no issues. We talking, he laughing, and then, we started kind of getting all booed up or whatever. He tried to kiss me, and I like, hold on. What you doing? What are you doing? He like, I'm trying to kiss you. And I'm just like, I don't know, like, who you be kissing, who you be putting your mouth on. Matter of fact, do you even got a girlfriend? You in a relationship? Because a lot of y'all dudes be out here saying y'all not in a relationship, and then y'all be in a relationship, and then all of a sudden a new group of girls don't like me. Sir, I don't need them problems. I don't need that trouble. Like, what's going on? He's like, girl, you so funny. He was like, I'm not talking to nobody. I'm not in no relationship. Like, it's cool. So, he was one of them medium uglies. I wouldn't say he was like ugly. He was like medium ugly. It's like he had cute features, but he wasn't cute to me. You get what I'm saying? Like, and he was built. He was like real muscular and stuff. Ooh, he was on the football team. Well, a lot of them on the football team smoke. But, I digress. None of my business. Allegedly. So I'm like, all right, you feel me? So I'm like, why don't you, roll up that tree skis. Let me get a little, you feel me, on cloud 50,000. And then, you might start actually looking fine to me. Your lips is kind of cute. You get what I'm saying? You smell good too. Let's get lit. And the vibe could change quickly. I'd be a little bit more calmer, a little bit more lenient when I'm a little, I'm a little lit. So, trifling, break it down, roll it up, we puff, we giggling and stuff. That's at the time, y'all, when I still was giggling a lot when I would get lit. Like, my smokers out there, y'all remember when you first start getting tree and you first start getting lit on cloud 100,000? y'all know how giggly you used to be? Like somebody could go, you laughing. Somebody could blink too much and you're laughing. I miss that. So we sit on the bench and he get all close to me and stuff. He like, come here, why you so far? You know, I dudes be like, come here, you so far. So I get closer, we start kissing, and I'm like, okay, you know, he looking kind of cute. He look how cute now. He could kiss too. Okay, I like a good kisser, cause y'all know some dudes can't kiss. They just put their whole like mouth over your mouth or just be like licking it. It be like, nigga, get back, sir. What are you doing? What is this? You slobbing all over my mouth and stuff. Like, I don't know. Like if I'm kissing the wrong person and we start French kissing and either your breath stink or your mouth odor is off or it's just, I will want to throw up. Like you gotta come correct, Bookie, cause I will back up. So you know, we just feeling on each other, you know, having a good time. And then he was just like, oh, you gonna give me head? And I was like, huh? Who gonna do what? When and where? Now I made a lot of sexual bad decisions as a teenager, but one thing about it, I wasn't going around giving random dudes head just because we kicked it. Like that, I wasn't doing. Like that's not what I'm doing. I know a lot of girls got peer pressured into doing that, but I wasn't doing that. I wasn't doing that. Nah, like I'm like, no, like you feel me? You gonna give me head? I mean, I'm not saying that, but you know, at that time too, like girls asking a guy for head wasn't like, you know, now I'm grown. Yeah, you gonna eat a little, if you feel me, you want a little top. Okay, unless you feel me, unless I just really want to do it, then we a trade for a trade. Yeah, ain't no one way street here, sir. So I'm just like, nah, no. He's just like, why not? Why not? My thing big. And I'm like, okay, it probably is. You look like it. It look like it, which is cool. But I'm just like, nah, I'm good. Like for one, we outside, we at a park. I'm just like, nah, like I don't want to. Mind you, I'm at the park across the street from my house. Like it's like a wall that covers, you can't see my house from the park, or you get missing like a wall there, but my family be right here. They be walking over here and stuff. Like, nah, sir. I'm like, nah, like it's hot. Like, nah, even if I wanted to, like, not here. And I'm just like, nah, I'm cool. I'm good. I'm like, nah, my family and stuff be walking over here. Like they could walk over here at any time. Like I literally live, I didn't tell him where I live, but I was like, I literally live like right across the wall. I'm like, nah, my mama be driving by and stuff, coming up over here. My brothers be walking over here. My sister be walking over here. No, my friends, family, people that know me from, I'm just like, no. I'm like, nah, it's cool. So he's just like, come on, like, just put the tip in. Just put the tip in your mouth a little bit. Just lick on it a little bit. Just taste it a little bit. I hate that. I hate that with a passion. Like, do guys have a class where they all sit down and discuss that this is how they're gonna try to get a girl to give them head? Because why do they all say the same thing? It's literally the same thing. Just put it in there a little bit. Just lick the tip a little bit. Just put it in your hand. Just touch it a little bit. Just kiss it real quick, a little bit. Let me know. Is there like a ceremony that all dudes take at some point in their life where they learn these same pickup lines to try to get girls to do stuff and get at girls? Because it's literally down to the T, be the same thing. So I'm just looking at him like, nah. He was like, well, you want to do it? You want to hump? I can stick it in a little bit then. And I'm just like, just for giggles. I'm like, do you got protection? He like, nah. He like, I'm clean though. I'm a clean nigga. I'm probably one of the cleanest niggas you probably know. And I'm just like, no, like, nah, I'm cool. I'm good. Like, I don't want to do it with you without no protection. I don't want to put my mouth on you. Like, I'm just cool. I just thought we was kicking it. We was just gonna have a good time. He was like, yeah, but you know, you just so fine. You just so sexy. You just turning me on. I can't help it. Then in that line right there, what do you mean? You don't got no damn self-control? I don't like that. I don't know why men say that and they think, oh, now she's gonna open her legs and open her throat wide open and let me in. Now I'm thinking, you just easy and that's spooky. Okay, soon as I hear dudes start saying stuff, you are easy as hell. That's spooky as hell. You do this with everybody. That ain't exclusive. You might be clean, maybe, but absolutely not. That's giving real spooky nightmare type stuff. I'm sorry. No, have some goddamn self-control, sir. Like, it's never that serious. But, you know, teenagers, the testosterone is high and they just feel like they should get their way. And especially these athletes. These athletes just think you should just drop your drawers for them and get down on your knees and do whatever they tell you to do. And it's just like, nigga, I don't give a shit. I don't even like athletes. You're not even my type. I really like the dudes that's in the streets for real, okay? Like, if you want to be honest, I like me a clean street nigga. These athletes, y'all was not all of that to me. Like, I look at them like, oh my God, the body T. But other than that, it'd be like, I hear a lot of stuff about y'all. I'm cool. I hear how y'all be sexually harassing women and doing a whole bunch of stuff. I'm scared of you, honestly. Like, I'm getting a little scared at this point. So I'm just like, nah, like, let's just chill. Let's just talk. Like, we can kiss and stuff like that. But I was just like, nah, like, I'm not finna do it with you. You ain't got no protection. And I'm not finna just be giving you head at the park. Like, I'm not doing that. He was like, man, all right, cool. It's fine. So we kick it for a little bit more, and I'm just like looking at my phone, looking at the time. I'm like, all right, well, I gotta go in the house because it's probably time for me to eat dinner or whatever. He's just like, yeah, all right, it's cool. So that day go on, we kick it one more time. Now, one day I had skipped school to kick it with him. Nobody was at the house. So I was like, oh, you want to come over and kick it at my house? Because I'm thinking like, you know, we have been talking throughout this time, and I'm just like, okay, you know what? I kind of like him a little bit. Let me see if he want to come to the house. Maybe I might feel a little bit more comfortable. I'm not giving him head, but you know, we might could do a little something if I'm feeling it. Just bring the Triskies. So he come over, we do smoke. I mean, we blow down the house outside because that's one thing. We not about to blow down the house in the house. We about to blow down the house outside, then come in the house. So we blow down the house outside of my backyard, and then we go in the house, and then we just kicking it. We just laying on my bed or whatever. We just boot up, caked up, and all that good stuff. We just lit too. Because in that particular room, my walls was blue, but it was like a chalkboard type paint. So you can get chalk and like right on the walls and stuff. So we just looking at my wall and stuff. He was like, ooh, can I draw on your wall and the right stuff? We just lit. So we're drawing on my wall. We're having a good old time. We're listening to music and stuff. And it was just like a vibe. And I was like, okay, you feel me? Maybe we could do a little something. So y'all, we start, you know, hunching and like just basically dry humping on each other and kissing and stuff. I'm on top of him and I'm like, you know, dry humping on him. Then he get on top of me and then he dry humping on me or whatever. And then he was just like, take your pants off. And I was like, no, you take your pants off. Like, let me see it first. Let me see. Because y'all, at the time, I was low-key scared of guys with a super big one, but then it was just like, I'm not messing with nobody with a tiny one either. Like, it gotta be just right, and then we can something might could happen. So, y'all, he put this thing out, and I'm like, yeah, no, absolutely not. That's too much for me. I'm just like, oh. It's nice. It's nice, but I don't know. I ain't experienced like that with that. Like, sir, huh? Y'all, I forgot to tell y'all what grade I was in. I think I was in like 9th grade. I think this was like 9th grade. Yeah, 9th grade. So I'm just like, 9th or 10th grade. A lot of shit happened in 9th and 10th grade, y'all. So yeah, so he just like touches. So I grab it and I'm like, ooh, okay, like this is strong. Like, you know. So I take off my pants, but I leave on like my underwear. So we just in the bed and we just bumping and grinding on each other, but we don't do nothing. But he like poking at it through the undies, but you know, like he poking at it, but with the undies on or whatever. But y'all, it didn't feel right. So, you know, he was just like, you know, take your underwear off. And I'm just like, nah, like, I I don't think I want to do this. Like, I just think I'm cool off this or whatever. So he's just like, man, come on, you playing. Like, come on. Like, we already right here. Let me just put it in a little bit. Come on. Put your mouth on it then. Da-da-da-da. So I'm just like, nah, like, I got to use the bathroom. So I get up and I go use the bathroom that's in my mom's room because I didn't want to walk out of my room. Oh, this is the time I was living in the house where me and my mom's room was connected. So you had to walk through my room to get to my mom's room. And she basically had to walk through my room to get out to the rest of the house. So I just walked in my mom's room, used the bathroom, and when I came back from using the bathroom, he had put his clothes back on. So I was just like, oh, okay, he must know what's up. So I put some sweats on, and we just sitting in my room, we just chilling, and you know, he just seemed regular. He just seemed cool. We just vibed out the rest of the day. And I was telling him like, okay, my people's finna start coming home, so you gotta leave. He was just like, all right, cool. After that, y'all, I never heard from that boy again. I think he might have texted me, and then I never texted him back, and then he never like texted me or called me. So we just like stopped talking because I was just like, you know, I ain't really feeling it. He probably not feeling it because I ain't giving up the coochie cat. So I'm gonna say like a week or two later, this boy I used to call my brother, who wasn't my brother, but he had the same last name as me. So we used to call each other brother and sister because his first name started with a T as well. And his last name was my last name. So we used to just call each other brother and sister, but he was in a grade higher than me. And he came up to me one day. He was like, hey sister, let me talk to you. And I was just like, oh, hey brother. Like, yeah. He was like, so it's a rumor going around saying that you cashed out Triflin and you gave him head. And I was like, I almost forgot who Triflin was. I said, Triflin? Who is that? I'm like, who is that? He was like, man, Triflin, he on the football team. He started describing him and stuff. And I'm just like, oh, the dark skinned dude, like, and he friends with whoop-de-whoop. I named the guy longtime friend was talking to. He was like, yeah. And I was like, what? I ain't give him not $1, and I definitely didn't give him head. I was like, we kicked it and stuff, but I was like, I didn't give him head. Like, I really didn't, and I didn't give him no money. I don't know who started this rumor. Is he starting a rumor? I'm so confused. So he like, I don't know, but I'm just letting you know it's going around. So I'm like, okay. So a bunch of other guys I know, they was coming up to me and they was like, you gave Triflin head, you cashing niggas out. Like, let me get some money. And I'm like, y'all, I'm like, what the hell? Like, this is awkward. This is weird because I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not cashing out nobody. My little allowance that I get, I save to go shopping. Like, I'm not giving no dude my money. On top of, I didn't give him head. Now, if I would have gave him head, then I would have been like, I would have denied it, but I wouldn't have been mad. I would have just, you know, kind of been embarrassed that it got out, but I wouldn't have been mad. Like, I'm mad because I didn't give him head and I didn't give him no money. Like, what is everybody talking about? So I go up to longtime friend one day and I'm like, hey, like, why is your man's friend saying I gave him head and I cashed him out? And multiple people is coming up to me telling me this. Like, I don't like that. Like, you need to tell your friend to tell your friend to tell his friend, like, he need to clear that rumor up ASAP because that's not cool. And I don't want to have to go get my cousins because they're going to beat his ass. Like, period. Like, I don't. And that's one thing about it, y'all, in high school, because my sister didn't go to the same school as me all the time. So a lot of times people think I didn't have no family or whatever. But it's like, I had a huge family and people know my family. And I don't tell people who my family is out here because then they be like, So I never really tell people that. And I never be wanting to get my family involved. Because if I get my cousins and family involved, then it'd be taken to a whole nother level. And then at the end of the day, I still go to that school without none of them. So if people want to come back and retaliate, they not gonna always be there. So that'd be like my last resort to like tell my family and get them involved because they're crazy. Like, they're absolutely cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, but I love them because we step 10 toes down behind each other, but they're crazy. And that's like last resort. So I'm texting him. I'm like, hey, why you going around telling people I gave you head and I gave you money? And he's like, I don't know what you talking about. I don't know who telling people that. And I'm like, obviously you, because who else would have knew we kicked it besides me, my other friend, longtime friend, and then the two friends y'all was with. That day y'all came and kicked it with us at the park. So he like, I don't know what you talking about, man. Get off my phone with that shit. Get off my phone with that. And I'm just like, no, I'm not about to get off your phone. Like, you need to tell people that that's not true. I didn't give you no money and I didn't give you no head. Like, tell people that's not true. He's like, man, that shit is irrelevant to me. I ain't gotta say nothing. I ain't gotta say nothing. That ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm like, all right, man, whatever. So people just talking about it and stuff, and I'm just telling people, like, that's not true. Like, that's not true. I don't know what this boy talking about. Mind you, y'all, I had my allowance stashed away somewhere in my room. I can't remember at the time, but it was obvious, but not obvious. It wasn't like I was super hiding it, but I did have it like tucked off. So something told me one day, like, go check your box where you got your money in. Y'all, go check my box. The money is gone. No money in there. I'm gonna say I had at least like $175, $200 saved. And at that time, that was a lot of money. I could go to the corner store and buy me a bunch of stuff. I could go to the mall and buy me a bunch of stuff. Like, that was a lot of money at that time for a teenager to have if you didn't have like super rich parents or whatever. Y'all, my money is gone, and I know nobody in my house took the money. Now, the only time I would have probably maybe questioned if somebody that was related to me took the money would have been maybe my older brother, because, you know, he got sticky fingers, but at the time he wasn't even coming around the house like that. So I'm like, I know it wasn't him, and he's not allowed in our house by himself. So it's like anytime he would be at the house, someone would have to be there. So I'm like, I know it wasn't him. So I'm like, I know this nigga didn't steal my money. So now I'm texting him again. I'm like, did you steal my money? And he like, yeah, bitch, you didn't want to give me head, so I took your money. So I'm like, so you did spread a rumor that I cashed you out and I gave you head, because if you stole my money, you spread that rumor. He was like, yeah, bitch, next time give a nigga some head and I won't have to do shit like that. And I'm like, y'all, I'm instantly crying, because I'm just like, wow, this nigga is so trifling. So I hit up longtime friend, and I'm like, oh my gosh, why he stole my money? And he confirmed that he spread the rumor. I'm like, tell your dude to tell his friend to give me back my money, and to tell people like this is not true. I'm just telling her, like, you need to do something. You my big sis. You introduced me to this trifling ass dude. I took one for the team. Back me up. I'm like, you need to start telling people I didn't do this, because there was a lot of, I don't want to say rumors, because of a lot of it was true, but it was a lot of stuff being said about longtime friend, and the stuff she did not always backed her up. 10 toes down always had her back. I could have been there and I knew this shit was true, and I would still tell people, don't be talking about my sis. Don't be talking about my friend. If she did it, she did it. And if she did, it don't matter. Don't talk about her. So what? And like, y'all, I would really be ready to fight people about them talking about her around me. You get what I'm saying? So I'm like, I need you to have my back like I be having your back, because you know I didn't do that shit. Like, you need to start getting on your dude and do something. Like, you big sis. I don't want to have to get my cousins involved, and then they got to beat this nigga ass, and then shit could go left. I don't know his people. I don't know where he from. Like I said, a lot of people that lived in like Richmond, Oakland, San Francisco, and all them areas was migrating to Pittsburgh to live out here. So she's just like, all right, I'm gonna try to handle it. I'm gonna talk to my dude and see if, you know, I can get your money back. So she comes back to me like a couple days later, because me and longtime friend didn't see each other every day. And she was just like, man, that money gone. Like, that money gone. You're not getting that money back. I told him to tell his friend to stop saying that rumor about you. And, you know, he said he not gonna say it no more, but it's already out there. And he said he not giving you, he spent that money. That money gone. Like, you're not getting that back. So I'm just crying. I'm just like, wow. So I'm texting him. I'm like, man, give me my money back before I get my family involved. He was like, man, I don't give a fuck who your family is. So I'm telling him who my family is. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, yeah, this is my last name. This who my family is. I'm like, if you don't give me back my money in the next week, I'm gonna have my cousins come up to this school, and they're gonna handle it for you. So I don't think he really knew who my family was. And then I guess he had to go say something to somebody. You feel me? And then I guess somebody told him, like, you might want to get that girl her money back. You might want to get that girl her money back. Like, you might want to get that girl her money back. I'm just saying. Because her family, they some wild, reckless people. They some of us, they don't care. They don't care. Like, I got cousins who just crash out. Like, they don't care. And they just waiting for an opportunity to do some dumb stuff. Like, they're ready. They're ready for that phone call. I'm telling you, I got cousins I could call right now who will do some things for free, for fun, just because they are bored right now. So like a week or so passed by, and he was like, man, I got your money, meet me at the park. So I'm telling longtime friend, like, you come with me and just be standing on the side just in case. You feel me? I don't know. He might got some sisters or cousins, like, try to set me up and beat my ass. Like, you be on standby. Now, I know y'all probably be thinking, like, why your big sister wasn't involved and da-da-da. My big sister, at this particular time, like, we was close, but we wasn't close. Like, she had her own thing going on. It's crazy because longtime friend and my sister are the same age, and then longtime friend, younger sister, and me are the same age. But longtime friend, younger sister, and my sister got along, and me and longtime friend got along because we was hoochies and they wasn't. So, yeah. So I didn't really put my sister and my mom them in a lot of stuff I had going on because, for one, I was kind of ashamed and embarrassed. So I really didn't tell nobody like that. So I walk up to him and I'm like, yeah, give me the money. So he gave me the money. He was just like, yeah, my bad. I was wrong. That was wrong. And I'm going to tell people that wasn't true. It was all a lie. It was all a lie. It was all a lie. And I'm like, yeah, I would really appreciate that. I'm like, you hella cool. I don't know why you would do that to me. Like, that's hella messed up. Like, that's not cool. He was just like, yeah, my bad, but here you go, here are money. So I get the money, I count the money, and I was just like, all right, thank you. And then he walked off, and then I could just hear him talking like little shit under his breath, like, dumbass bitch. And I ain't say nothing. I just let the nigga go, because I'm just like, look, I got my money back, and he should be going around telling people that shit's not true, okay? So I'm gonna say another few weeks passed by, the shit died down. Nobody really, talking about it no more. I don't know if he was telling people it was fake and it wasn't true or not. I don't know. People just stopped talking about it. But y'all, for like a whole 2-3 weeks, like hella people just kept coming up to me asking me like, oh, you da-da-da-da-da, you gave whoop-de-whoop head, you cashing niggas out, da-da-da-da. It was just so, y'all, I literally was, I think that's when I really started skipping school too. Like, I just stopped going to school. I was just like, nah, I don't want to be around and people asking me this. Like, I would act like I would go to school and leave, go to Lee House or go somewhere, go hang out with like one of my boo things, or just walk around till I knew nobody was at the house, go back to my house and stuff like that, or just walk around. Or I would ditch school and still be at school. There was like this other building in the school like nobody really be at, and I would just go over there with my other friends and we would just be hiding and shit, chilling, blowing down the house on the stairs. But yeah, y'all, I know this story probably ain't that long, but this is the time a dude had me messed up, and I took one for the team, and he was trifling. He was just trifling. It was just so, oh my God, like, y'all, like, I had never had a rumor spread about me. Now, don't get me wrong, because I hung out with longtime friend and a lot of other hoochies, and they had lots of rumors spread about them, but no one ever looked at me or spreaded rumors about me like them. They always would be like, Shayla not like that, because I never came off like that. All the like hoochie mama stuff I did in private, and I would talk to a lot of dudes that did not live out here or go to my school for this particular reason here, because this is how all these rumors and little stuff be going on and be getting started. That's why I didn't do it. I didn't do it. But yeah, y'all, that stuff, that had me sick to my stomach, that people like was saying that, like literally coming up to me, dudes coming up to me going like this and stuff, and was like, yeah, cash me out too, give me some money. Do you know how like embarrassing that is? Y'all, I was sick like that. That's why I stopped going to school. I started skipping school because it was just like, I couldn't handle that. What do you do? How do you stop that? You can't. People just stop on their own, so school was a wild place, wild time. I'm so glad I'm out of school. Like, don't get me wrong, I be missing a lot of good moments from like my teenage era, but school, like actually going to school, is not one of them. Just that age and some of the fun things I did, and just getting lit and being all giggly and bubbly and everything's funny. I can look at the sky and it can be a cloud shaped like a turtle and it's funny, so that is what I missed. Like the feeling, the certain feelings I had, not all, because I had a lot of this stuff was traumatic, but I had a lot of good moments as well. But I don't know. Anyways, I'm just so glad I'm out of the goddamn high school, because that really that was some messed up stuff. But yeah. And then that's why I don't think I brought boys back to my house. Like, I had brought that one boy to my house, and that's when them girls tried to jump me and tried to follow me to my house. Then that happened. I always told boys, like, you know, you can't come to my house. We can meet at the park. We can meet anywhere but my house. Like, you cannot come to my house. And if you did come to my house, like, if dudes did want to come to my house, they had to come to my house and my family was there. Or I was with my friends or something. But me and you by ourselves, no. I don't trust y'all. Stealing. Lying. Nope. Absolutely not. But yeah, y'all, I'm starving. I've been recording for like 3 hours. So I'm gonna wrap this video up so I can eat and enjoy my Easter. Yeah, I filmed most of these videos. Well, yeah, I filmed 2 of the videos this week on Saturday, and then these last 3 y'all seen, I filmed them on Sunday, Easter. Happy Easter. And yeah, I'm ready to go eat some good food, take some cute pictures, and enjoy the rest of my Sunday. It is 4:26. Dilly Chili said he wants to come home. I don't know why. He was supposed to stay with his dad till Tuesday, but he said he want to come home. So I said, you know, I ain't doing nothing. Come home. So yeah, so I'm about to just enjoy this little time I got to myself, edit before my munchkin comes back. And yeah, I'm gonna see you guys next week. So next week's gonna be a little different. I'm gonna be going live, dropping all my vlogs that I've been having, a try on haul, stuff like that. I might do one story time next week, and then the week after that, I don't know, but yeah. So yeah, you guys, it's literally 20 days, or 20 days, not 20 days, 24 days until my birthday. Oh wait, no, y'all seeing this on the what? The 5th. 19 days. The day y'all seeing this is 20 days till my birthday. Yeah, like what? Your girl is about to be the big 3-1, and I'm so excited. I cannot wait to go to Vegas. I'm gonna have so much fun. I got most of my outfits. I just need to get a couple swimsuits that I want. But y'all, I've been working out. I don't want y'all, I was gonna do the little workout vlog thing. I just didn't like it. I don't like how I looked working out on camera. I do got like one vlog of me working out I might post. I don't know, but I just don't like it. But I have been working out. I've been seeing lots of progress. My legs and my butt tones up so quickly. Like, I don't know what it is, but my legs and my butt tone so quickly. So they're coming together nice. My stomach, that's my trouble area. My arms is kind of slowly getting there. My stomach is slowly. I see a little progress, but I'm just going to keep going. I'm going to still working, and I hope I'm at least close to the goal I want to be at by the time my birthday. I got, you know, the time. I've really been trying to work a lot on my back and my sides, get rid of the love handles and the back fat. So I've been really just going in on that a lot. So, you know, I'm seeing results and I'm loving how I look. I feel good. I've been drinking a lot of lemon or lime water, cleaning my gut, because I always be feeling like I'm so bloated, and I'm just like, what can I do? And I remember when at the times where I felt light on the inside is when I used to drink a lot of cucumber and lemon water. So I'm like, yeah, I need to get back into that. Like, and as I've been drinking it, I don't feel as bloated so much. Like, my stomach just pudging out so much. So if you do be feeling bloated and stuff like this, squeeze you some limes or some lemons in a water bottle and drink that. And it's really been helping. Whew. All right, y'all. I'm gonna see y'all in my next video, whenever that is, but y'all know, because y'all see it. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you guys for getting me to 5K tribe members. I'm so grateful. I'm so appreciative. I hope you guys enjoyed this week of story times. Tell me which story time was your favorite this week. Down in the comments, list 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and say this was my favorite or something like that. Just let me know what was your favorite story time this week. Also, don't forget, I'm doing a giveaway. You have to comment on each video to be entered into the raffle for the giveaway. Well, not a raffle. It's not a raffle. It's a giveaway. I'm just, you know, spin the wheel type thing. So yeah, you guys, I appreciate you guys so much, and thank you. We on the road to 10K and 1 million views. We could do that. We could do that. That's nothing. Like that's nothing. We could do that by the end of the year. If not by this time next year, I think we could do that. I just want to say, if you're feeling down, if you're feeling worried, if you're feeling anxious about something, pray about it, or whatever you know. So I know some people don't pray, but write it down, meditate, do whatever you do, and then try to let it go. If you cannot fix it in the now, don't harbor it. Have it in the back of your mind, you know, but whatever's going to happen is going to happen. You get what I'm saying? So, you know, try to have more positive thoughts. Think more positive. I'm going to get through this. This is hard right now, but I'm going to survive this. I'm going to make it through no matter what the outcome is. It may not be the outcome I want, but I am going to get through this, and I'm going to learn from this and do better. So I hope you guys are doing well mentally, and I love you guys. Deuces. I'm a vibe, you a vibe, we should vibe, so you should what? You should like, comment, share, and subscribe, but only if you want to, only if you want to, only if you want to. If you're watching, that's really all I appreciate. Everything else is extra, and if you do so, I greatly appreciate it. If you want that extra juicy tea, go ahead and click the link down in my description below. If you like the intro song, that is also in the description below. Click that link, get them plays up for my brother. And don't forget to comment on all 5 videos this week to enter into my 5K giveaway. Love you guys. Deuces. That's why I stopped blowing down the house, because it didn't feel like that no more. I just started feeling like, okay, I'm lit and I just want to lay down or sit down, eat, and do nothing. Like, unless I'm out. If I'm out, I'll blow it down, because then I'm moving around. But if I'm just blowing down the house and then I'm just sitting somewhere and stuff, it's just like not the same. I don't got the giggles. Like, I'm not laughing at everything. That's not even funny. That's why I stopped blowing down the house. It just started giving me more anxiety than making me feel good and me laughing.